It is the O show. Glad y'all are here. Thank you for tuning in right at the top. Only got a little bit of time here. But I thought I would bless you with an O show. We're gonna fiddle around in Pripyat for a little bit. The joint I'm trying to order dinner from closes at 10 o'clock. So let's be mindful of that. Ulf, what's good? Smoke them if you got them. Do Swedish in Swedistan? Do you guys smoke? Chronicles of Narnia? Or will you be... Because in Japan, if you try to smoke Chronicles of Narnia, they publicly execute you. He says the city's been dry since Corona. Dude, that's a bummer. Look how cozy the lair is here. I keep it cozy out here. Check this out. So I was joking with my girl. I was like, I need the old man things that keep my glasses on, because whenever I'm like working on stuff or, you know, man shit, they like will slide down because I'm like looking down. And so she unironically got me some, and so now I'm trying to decide if I'm on a level to actually have little straps that hold my glasses on. Am I on that dad level yet? I don't know. Ulf, you're jealous of the lair? Don't be jelly. I worked hard for it. I'm a capitalist. It is like perfect. My whole house is like so perfectly set up now. Maybe we'll do a tour sometime. Because I can stream from my phone. So we might have some fun with that. Doing some grilling sessions. Some shooting. Show off the crib, shit like that. The part you can't see is I have like, this is desk, and then in the corner is my two monitors. So I've got one, the 144 hertz 1080p guy right here. Then I actually have a 60 hertz. It's like a weird resolution. It's like 1920. Designed for text. And I have that portrait mode because I do a lot of writing. So That's like my writing display, is my gaming display. Then it's desk, and then it's desk all the way around. I have my work computer right here. It's a laptop. It's got like the site I work at, my Amazon login and shit. It's pretty dope. But I don't always get to work from home. Desk. More plant. Got the puppy bed. There's a kitty thing right here. It's pretty fucking nice. Oh yeah, there's weaponry all over the place. There's guns inside of here. Twitch is just kind of weird about those, so we'll save that for like a dedicated shooting stream or something. We're making a dent in that game giveaway. When we hit 35 sub points, I will give a game of your choice. AAA game pricing. So $60 to a random subscriber. So you can't blaze at all right now, Ulf. Well, while I'm blacked out here, let me take care of that for you. Ulf says, I got some bad stuff that gave me a headache. Got some of that like K2 spice stuff. The fake weed. Rest in peace. Let's get into the zone. Glad you guys are here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Lighting setup in here is still... Am I gonna have to bite the bullet and just get a light that goes right here? I'm not a huge fan, but that might be the move. I think the audio is pretty dialed in though. You guys will have to let me know. It should be like quite clear now. And I'm not an e-girl, so my camera does not really need to look good. But we're trying to get a session of the 1989 style Dungeons and Dragons set up for you guys for Monday. So if you've never seen old school Dungeons and Dragons, that will be your opportunity. We're going to start off simple. I'm going to do a lot of explainification so that you can learn, because a lot of people are like extremely intimidated by 2nd edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, despite it being the best edition of all time, because there's math and thinking. But You should have more faith in yourself. You're smarter than that. So you might have to do algebra every time you roll to hit. But it's easy algebra. You do it a couple times and it's no big deal. So I broke the repair guy here by giving him too much alcohol, and I don't know if it ever actually wears off. But I have a ton of shit that needs repaired that I could sell. In the meantime,
Hello.
Пришли мы сюда, и что? Центр зоны, центр зоны. Тоже. Артефактов кот наплакал. Вот так вот хватало.
Слушаю тебя. Ну, привет.
Ох, неохота мне за хабаром.
Привет, брат.
Простись. Сейчас бы дома оказаться.
Well, good luck to you.
Hello. What brings you to our humble vessel?
Ну, пришли мы сюда, и что? Центр зоны, центр зоны. Артефакт.
Pop in if you find any artifacts, and we'll see what we can do.
I'm not sure what I want to do here. Do I take a stalker nap and see if he snaps out of it? We'll try the stalker nap. Alright, he's fucking up and at him. Perfect. I was about to get mad. He's probably gonna want booze to work on this though. He fucking... Typical fucking Russian. Won't do a lick of work unless you get him good and liquored up.
So, you got anything new?
Ulf, what have you been playing during the plague lockdown of 2020?
Don't let the door. Here's to a steady hand.
And the vodka appears. Ulf says, I really got into Vermintide too. Vermintide is dope. I played the first one. Really badass. Really fun. Insanely fun. Very addictive with the casino unlockable system. I really like playing the Dwarf Ranger. I have to say though, yeah, I got kind of, I think I streamed some of this. We got really into it. Like, we had a 4-man team. We were like doing the ultra high difficulty, like super grinding on it. I miss that. That's the way you want to do it. I don't know how like AI friendly it really is. I literally just gave him vodka. You want 2 for that?
Here's to a good day's work.
I'm not giving you 3 again. We know how that winds up.
Сейчас бы водяры, да подсаку щедрую.
Я тут вспомнил. Приезжал, значит, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Доктор смотрел его и говорит. Это от нервного напряжения, а это от депрессии. Спасибо, доктор. Скажите, а у вас кроме водки ничего нет?
Не, ну твою мать! Ну нельзя ж столько ничего не топтать.
Yes, pimp it all out. I'm officially poor. That's the way I like it. Rubles don't do anything for you in your pocket. Ulf says, I've been mostly playing with my friend, but a lot of people join and are competent. How much are they ripping us off for Vermintide 2 right now? Solid setup.
Блин, на кармане в натуре коляк. Хоть бы олень какой попался с хабаром. Или лучше с баблом.
Ulf says the base game And the 2 DLCs are 20 total, or 20 for each purchase. How hard are they tightwadding us right here?
Ну, привет.
Total, wow. I would recommend linking that shit in the Osho Discord. Then you'll probably get some more people to play with, including myself.
Слушаю тебя.
Ulf says he's been thinking about playing Far Cry 2, but it might just be nostalgia. Should probably just play Stalker as well. Well, I'm always going to agree that you should play Stalker, but I have perhaps a biased opinion. That said, you should play whatever sounds fun, even if it is nostalgia. Isn't that the point of gaming? The fun. I think people forget that. I think they get caught up in the money. I mean, don't get me wrong. Give me your money. This is the highest quality content that you are going to be able to find on twitch.tv. But we're here for the fun, right? Ulf says preach. Well, but see, I'm preaching while I'm passing around the collection plate, right? Hope everything is looking and sounding delightful for y'all. Now I realize that the infinite couch is kind of an escape from the real world, but I do want to mention that 2020 is wildin'. I can't think of a more wildin' ass year in my life. And that's a technical term, wildin' ass. Would y'all agree that 2020 is the most wildin' ass year you've ever experienced in your entire life? And I'm old. I've been around for 34 summers. I've been in the realm for 34 summers. And I declare this is the most wildin' ass of the years. Would you agree? Ulf says, shit's crazy, yo. It's raining during your birthday week, but no barbecue for you. Bruh. When's your birthday? It must be crazy to see the US from the outside, because we have like riots and looting and stuff. But the US is so big that like it doesn't even really matter because most people are like super far away from it. They're not in the cities. I imagine to the outside, the US seems like a Quentin Tarantino movie or a Rockstar game. But the cool thing is that from the inside, it is. And I love it. I'm gonna do, like later tonight, I'm gonna watch RoboCop, do cocaine off my girlfriend's ass, and eat McDonald's. Ulf says the media in Swedistan loves milking the US news to pretend nothing's going on in Swedistan. Yeah. The Earth is a giant high school. And the US is like the cool popular kid.
I knew I'd be exposed eventually. I'm sure you have many questions.
That's a grouse, you son of a bitch. This is the medic from the ship. He says he's addicted to hemoglobin. What are you, a vampire? So why don't we take out the bloodsuckers anyway? Just because you're a murdering vampire goth doesn't mean there's not a nest of bloodsuckers waiting to murder everybody. Should still take that out. He's about to kill himself, but I took care of that for him. Ulf says the zone got just a little bit safer. Well, I mean, I'm still in it. Guess we'll go back and tattle. Ulf, have you played through any of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R games before? Have you all seen this recent trend of videos on YouTube talking about the parasocial relationship of live streaming? Have you guys seen that, by the way? Ulf says, I played Shadow of Chernobyl a ton as a kid. Didn't Shadow of Chernobyl come out in 2007? So I was a senior in high school in 2004. So I was like 21 when it came out. If it came out in 07. Now our 21-year-old kids. Are you old as fuck, Ulf? What's going on? Are you older than me? You're not older than me. No one on the O show is allowed to be older than me.
If you want to get on board, put that gun away.
No participant in the Infinite Couch is allowed to be older than the host of the show. That's absurd.
Welcome aboard our swamp.
He goes, I was born in 95, so you're fine. Oh yeah, I'm just so baked, I did the math backwards. That's what just happened. Sweet. Well, that's great. That'd be a badass game to be coming out when you're in high school. My high school game was World of Warcraft. Vanilla. Came out November 2004. If I'm right on that, I'll be disgusted with myself. Achievo. I think they give me, yeah, every so often they put medical supplies in my box here. I'm digging it.
Drop in if something interesting.
Ulf says November 23, 2004. Alright, well, time to kill myself. For knowing that. I'm buying that ammo for a secret reason that you don't know. Man, I was having a pretty good time playing World of Warcraft Classic, but the bummer is I just found myself not having enough time to like get and play at like rating level like I was able to back in the day. And I had a lot of fun doing that, so I feel like WoW Classic is not something you can really be casual at, which is kind of a bummer. I'm a little bit tempted to get into Shadowlands, the new WoW expansion. MMOs are kind of like my first gaming love because I played MUDs back in the day. I love doing that. Then when EverQuest came out, I jumped all over that. When WoW Classic came out, I jumped all over that. Loved Warhammer Online, Dark Age of Camelot. A lot of bangers, but then the MMO genre kind of fell off. But the new WoW expansion seems cool. The part that attracted me is it flattens the levels to 60. So it's like the olden times. As well as the way the expansion system works is you select what expansion path you want to level through. And while of course there's going to be like an optimal path, depending on your build and other bullshit factors. There's also, for people who like swag and lore and story, you get to you can pair the expansion you play through with your lore or your roleplay, or kind of just make one alt for each expansion path so you get to experience them all and cool shit like that, outside of being a min-maxy wiener. Though don't get me wrong, if you're building a PvP character, which is what I would be building, you want to go min-maxy. I just hate that it's a self-loathing situation where I always play PvP when it's an option. Yet, to PvP, you need to do a little min-maxery. Which often pigeonholes you into like the same choice over and over. Yet I must do it to be competitive. Well, that was a hoot. You got the good old VSSSSS Venturas. The VSCDS. Might as well just fuck around and pick up some stashes and chill, you know? Why not? Ulf says they're going for the vanilla crowd with the Shadowlands expansion. Yeah, is that out yet? And I'm just completely boomer out of the loop, or what? Here's kind of my gaming setup. So we have the O show. Okay, this is the thing that you're participating in right here. You're literally in this room with me, trapped. So I have it broken down into seasons. We're in season 1, 3 months. We'll be doing it's Stalker season, baby. Stalker Call of Pripyat, complete mod, master mode, Stalker Anomaly. We'll be doing 1989 style Dungeons and Dragons. All right, we've got an unlockable game giveaway, 35 sub points. We got a lot of things. Season 1. Season 2 is October, November, December, right? Starts October, season 2. Plan is to do Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out. That's November, right? So that means we have some time to fill in season 2 before Cyberpunk comes out. Now, one aspect is we could do some spooky because it's October. I was thinking about doing a Tyranny playthrough. Not very spooky. Maybe a Dead Space playthrough. Got him. Uh-oh. I never realized that those fuckers, if you blast them in the face, they have like a little stun animation. I never realized that. That face when you never check your artifacts because you always walk around in battle armor and you don't even have an artifact belt, and so why care? Also, anyway, so the rambling was talking about season 2, definitely gonna have Cyberpunk. But in that October to November section of season 2 before Cyberpunk comes out, I haven't decided. What do you want to fucking see? Most viewers would suck themselves off to be able to tell their favorite streamer what to stream. You understand that, right? And here I am, like, guys, we have some time to fill before season 2 Cyberpunk 2077. What are we doing? You guys are like, I will mindlessly consume whatever you put on the screen for me. Which is a good vote of confidence, to be sure. And I'm actually thankful. No. Thank you. Lego says Euro Truck Simulator. Lego. I'm only letting you get away with that because you're a long-time Osho supporter, okay? Euro Truck Simulator, he says. One, Europeans don't have trucks, okay? You'll be driving electric Volvos, and you won't be hauling anything cool like steel. You'll be an electric Volvo hauling a shipment of baguettes. So, come on. I'll let you get away with that because you're a founder. Ulf says, did you play Fear? You get the cloth, yeah. I have to smoke one to get over that. I have to have a hit of Shmee to get over that. Lego says there's an American Truck Simulator. I know, and the point I'm trying to make is if you're going to suggest the Truck Simulator here on the Infinite Couch, it had better be the American one. Because that's going to be a truck so big that the engine is another guy driving a smaller truck. Alright, and you're going to be hauling a combined shipment of protein powder, steel, and ammunition. I did play through Fear, Ulf. Definitely one of my favorite games. Scary as fuck. Great ending. Not a bad choice. Do my homework for me on how long to beat. Fear's pretty short, right? Because I reckon we have time for like a 30-hour-ish game before Cyberpunk is supposed to come out. Once Cyberpunk comes out, life is over. That's all I'll be able to ever play. I hadn't really thought about the fact that season 2 kicks off in October, so we kind of have to play a horror game, right? Ulf, that's literally what I was about to say. I was gonna say I have Dead Space already. Dead Space could definitely be the candidate. If you're curious about the season 1 programming or really anything Osho related, it's all right there on the Twitch page. My secret NSA intelligence tells me that most of you watch on a web browser. So I will also remind you about the tab protocol. It's very simple. It's very effective. You just keep a tab open to the Osho. That way you never miss it going live. It allows me to hack into your computer and use your webcam to see what you're doing. These fellers are literally taking a nap, and I have to waste them to get to the stash. I feel bad. Do they even really attack me? Not really. They're just little cuties that I have to murder. By far the cutest muties in the zone. Look at them. Look at them. It's like a pug. It's like killing a pug. A little dad space. It could be the move. Oh yeah, I remember this stash. It's in a tree. You can't really get it. I think I literally shot it out of the tree last time. I love the X-ray engine so much. What other engine? I love it. Okay. So really, I think it's probably time to continue our journeys. What artifacts did I grab out of curiosity? Now that one's pretty nice. I need to remember to look up if there's like a stalker role-playing game. That would be so much fun. I'm very spoiled by how Anomaly looks. This is with the settings maxed out. Complete mod adds a lot of HD shit. And then I have a FOV hack running straight out of Russia. But I'm spoiled by how good Anomaly looks and the fact that this is a 32-bit engine and Anomaly is a 64 motherfucking bit engine. Which you might not be smart enough to know why that's cool, but just trust me, it is. I think I need a new mouse. It's still so weird to me that everybody's cool with you in Call of Pripyat. Like these banditos right here. I think that's what they are. Totally fine. Oh my god, I just got kicked out of my own chat. CIA taking over the O show, confirmed. I love calling out lurkers. We'll call out another TTV viewer about to ascend into the 10th moderator position. Potentially this show. Congratulations. Heavy lies the crown. But I have faith in your ability to execute the duties of your position. Ulf says 90% sure that's a bot. Yeah, me as well. I don't discriminate against bots like you do. In before they type something, even though they type something that's actually just a super advanced bot. I will put this out here, Ulf. They just left the channel. Let's get rich or try dying. Real fast.
What are you?
What are you? A beach? I'm a 10,000-aire. Don't even look at me.
That's right. Get on out of here.
Let me kick back a bottle right quick. Snag back a sausage. I think I'm gonna sell the fireball, but keep the mama's beads. Alright, I need a new mouse. Confirm. Double clicks on its own. I'm gonna smash it with the hammer. On camera for your entertainment. These frogs are vibes, man. Those boys are getting awful rowdy out there. Might have to go gentle them out a bit. I like it. So we're about to head into the next area, which means I'm now going to have 2 stashes I have to maintain, which is a little bit annoying. But that is okay. Trying to build up an ammo stockpile. It'd be dope if these stashes were connected, but I get why they're not. And it creates an artificial money sink because you have to pay to travel back and forth.
Hey, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, how are you?
1 hour of Osho already, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate everybody hanging out. Let's take a quick moment. Enjoy the view. Enjoy a little shmee. Stand up and stretch a little bit. It's been a fucking hour already. I'm glad you guys are here. Ulf says, I was looking at VR headsets, and of course Google recommends a $500 sex machine to go with it. Now I feel like 500 is low for a sex machine. I feel like you're getting That's getting dicey. Imagine someone streaming on Twitch and in the background of their stream they just have a sex robot, like one of the android looking ones, and it's turned on, but it's not like doing sex stuff, it's just hanging out. My question there is, would you do a tier 2 sub, or would I'd probably do the tier 3 subscription on that channel. Minimum. Ulf says, I'm too afraid to check the Japanese markets. Don't be afraid, Ulf. There's an ASMR cough right there.
Here we are. Yanov Station is a haven of relative safety in the area around Jupiter. This is where we go our separate ways. But if you need me, look for me by the bar.
Holy shit, it's Vladimir Putin.
I'm relatively new here myself. The name's Nitro. I work with equipment. I can repair anything you need. But getting some good tools is a problem around here. If you see anything, bring it straight to me. And if you need any technical help, come see me and I'll be glad to do what I can for you.
Sweet. Pilot looks like he needs a drink. He's shaky.
What do I do if I go?
Okay, I'll tell you how to kill controllers. The other day, I chanced upon a buttload of artifacts and decided to stash them while still en route, because my back couldn't hack it anymore. On the way back, I got to my stash, and there it was, a controller, chilling right on top of it. Now, I thought to myself, controller or no controller, I gotta get my shit back. Then I realized that if I shield myself with something, its manipulation bullshit won't work on me. So, I picked up a metal grate that I found lying around and started sneaking up on the beast. By the time it woke up to what was going on, I'd pumped half a clip into the cocksucker's head. Just as it started trying to control me, I gave it a final bash with my rifle butt, and that was that.
Cool story, bro. Literally.
Hello. Well, good luck to you.
Literal cool story.
Come on over, bro. I've got all the shit you're ever gonna need. deal?
Ну рассказывай, я весь внимание. Что скажешь, брат?
У меня нынче погодка. Подозрительная она какая-то. И вчера тоже подозрительная была. И завтра 100% еще подозрительнее будет.
Oh shit. Can I help him at any time?
Блин, ну какой из него командир? Фу-фу. А из кожи лезет.
I think I'd rather help him like during the day.
Тут торчишь, а, спрашиваю.
Ну рассказывай, я весь внимание. В общем, выкладывай.
Come on in, man. Relax. Take care.
Do you guys know enough about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R factions to have an opinion on the freedom duty dispute?
Wonder again. Stay out of trouble.
Freedomers, zone hippies that want to make sure all the knowledge of the zone gets out to everybody, man.
Все, блин, под контроль.
And then duty is like, man, the zone sucks, fuck it, we should destroy it. I kind of side with duty. The zone is too dangerous to be like, oh, we'll learn some stuff. No. Nuke it from orbit.
Привет, брат.
Слушаю тебя.
You don't think they'll shoot him as soon as they have the artifact?
They'll definitely shoot him if we come out blasting.
Venya Romantic. Some of the randomly generated stalker names are incredible.
Ну привет.
Just call me Venya Romantic.
Sup?
I just realized Vladimir Putin here always has this guy in the corner tripping balls.
Later.
Ну, здорово. Чего расскажешь хорошего?
What's your business here? sometimes, Stoker.
Howdy.
Слушает.
I think there might be some zombies outside. The problem is, let me draw my weapon. Okay. I love that scene because the guys inside the bar, I ain't give a shit. They're just hanging out. Oh, there's a bullet coming through the door. Be careful. Oh, damn. That might be my new gun right there. Listen, fucker. I just saved your guys' lives from zombies. Alright?
Hello?
got anything cool for me to buy there, bud? Nothing really.
Pop in sometime. It can be fun around here.
And the Yanov stockpile begins.
Ну, привет!
Let's get this shit fixed up.
Hey there. See you around.
Привет, брат.
Hey, Stalker. How are you?
Little by little, building that stack up. Alright, we got a lot of fun things we can do.
Ох, и страшно на белом свете жить. И зачем я только из мамочкиного пуза вылез?
I think we'll take a stalker nap and then help out Uncle.
Дуй на
Что
фирму
скажешь, брат?
менеджеру. Или в войско на контракт. О, точно. Там ему самое
But
место.
first, we'll hang out with some Russian dudes for a second. I'm thinking today's session will be about a 2-hour edition. So we'll knock out a couple more missions here and that'll probably do it. I really appreciate everybody hanging out so far, as always. If you're digging it, make sure you're following so you don't miss out. I'm working 3 overnight shifts the next 3 nights.
Недолго.
So the next O show won't be until Sunday, probably.
Дайте другим, хоть не мешайте. Фанатки, блин.
So make sure you're following so you don't miss out.
Блин, ну какой из него командир? Фу-фу.
В общем, выкладывай.
Все в его команду. Ну и какого хрена тут торчишь, а, спрашиваю? Дуй на фирму какую-нибудь менеджер. Или в войско на контракт. О, точно. Там ему самое место.
There's more zombies. I love it.
посветлели, а? И что за здание? Хуже зверей, ей-богу. Даже тут. Тут задницу друг другу каждую минуту прикрывать надо. Они... Блин.
It's been a very productive O show as usual.
А люди, а? Идиоты, блин. Всему верят, что им по ящику сливают. И все, что им скажут, сделают. Сами думать нифига не хотят. Эх, встряхнуть бы их нехило, чтоб гляделки открыли.
Looks like a quiet village. Unless we disturb the local residents. So peaceful. It's like a resort.
Uncle Yar rules. Ulf, you out here enjoying this zombie movie we're playing through? This is what post-COVID-19 society is going to be like, so I hope you guys are getting ready for it.
We're almost there. Let's see if I was right.
Mercenaries. They're the new bandits in Call of Pripyat. They're rootin', they're tootin', and by God, they're shooting. And they have the best gear in the game. Damn, the zombies helped us out on that one. What do you say, Unc? Ulf says I'm gonna build my log cabin in the Swedish woods. That's kind of fucked up that a field full of zombies and murdering them all as well as some incoming mercenaries makes you think of that. But I'll take it. When does S.T.A.L.K.E.R get credit for creating an entire genre of gameplay? Like, this is DayZ, but better.
It's hardly the time to talk.
Why? There. Oh, this guy. Bro, you're keeping Uncle Yar from talking to me. There you go. Ow.
So, that's that. I can see you're bursting with questions, and I can understand that. Let's have a little talk, shall we?
The lore on that mission is pretty sus. Yar is like, hey, let's go do this mission. And you're like, why don't you just have freedom do it? And he's like, eh. He even gave me the option to go back to Yanov with him. What a sweetie. No, I'm good. Well, we're ripping through some Pripyat here, which is good. We'll wrap it up at 2 hours. But we can get a little bit more in before the 2 hour mark. Ulf says acquiring weapons in Sweden would be hard. Well, not after society collapses. Aren't you allowed to have like fun guns in Swedistan? To do little marksmanship competitions and stuff? It's a little bit radioactive around here. I don't know if I like it. Ooh, something back here is juicy. Why is this so radioactive? What's even in here? Pop a bottle. Now that's the real question, is putting all that radiation there an attempt to keep me from looting the shit out of these guys? Or was that the design decision there? Because I'll just do a bunch of drugs and loot them. And I do have to drop enough gear that I can physically move. That's a good problem to have in the zone. Well, I'm so rich, I can't even move. Let's go ahead and offload a bit here, shall we? Very yes. Pound some vodka. Eat some sausage. Feeling good. Aww. Him taking a nap. Alright, ladies and germs, we'll go ahead, we'll offload this inventory, and then I think that's going to be tonight's edition. Next show is not going to be until Sunday at the earliest. I'll be working the next 3 nights. But there's hundreds of videos to watch on the Osho YouTube, so there's really no concern.
Doctor, if you want to enter, holster your weapon.
Well, I'm sure you know about the... Come on over, bro! No? Well, the guide used to take a massive detour. What I did was create a shortcut by cutting across a straight line. A novel idea. I tried a few places and worked out the way through the anomalies pretty quick. So, I sold that info to the guide, and now he takes everyone that way. See you.
Wait a minute. I did that. I probably forgot to unload all those guns, but that's okay. Ammo is not exactly hard to come by.
Слушаю тебя.
So,
Well, that's a little more convenient. I'll take that. I bet there's a repair everything in your inventory button. And I just don't know about it. Let's make a couple rubies here.
Later.
Ну, привет.
I'll take it. You selling anything cool, Hawaiian? Not exactly. Looking tidy. Alrighty. Yep. Let's wrap her up here. Well, that was a lovely edition of the OSHA. Appreciate everybody chilling. As always. Gotta work the next couple nights overnight, so regrettably, no OSHAs next couple nights, but we'll be back at it on Sunday coming up. Before we go, let me thank this illustrious member of the 420 Club, Freeborn Pat. If you are enjoying, make sure you're following. You can chip in all the usual ways. Just check out the Twitch page for any information you could possibly desire about the OSHA. And last but not least, let's go ahead and raid somebody so you can enjoy some more S.T.A.L.K.E.R. We're going to raid 6 Bunker. So enjoy some 6 and catch you guys Sunday.